think we did it. Did we do it? I think we did it. What up, internet? Been some time since we had a night sesh, I guess. Been a minute, but we're back because there's plenty of things to discuss. The world keeps turning. You know, the world never stops. There's a lot of bullshit happening all over the fucking world, but a lot of it happening here, I guess, in fucking the US of fucking A. The main thing, though, is the stuff that's happening not in the US, at least for our top of the hour order, ARC Raiders news. But let me go ahead and just summarize what we're going to be getting into today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us during Night Sesh. This is our weekly just chatting session. Of course, you can talk about bullshit anytime, but I think it's a bit derailing to just fucking go off into tangents about things while someone's trying to play a fucking game, you know? Sometimes people are trying to play the fucking game and they want to focus on the fucking game. They want to fucking start talking about, like, the news and shit. Like, I'm fucking locked in, dog. Anyway, I like to allocate a certain time, a portion for yappins, okay? So that's what we do here. This is Night Sesh. It is a smoking session. It is a chatting session, and it is whatever the fuck I want it to be, because my fucking show. Yeah, so go fuck yourself, and let's go over the itinerary. This week we have our Raiders news, the Bricks and Minifigs drama, which if you're a cool person, you know what's up with the Bricks and Minifig drama. But I guess I'll go over it. I love talking about it. It's awesome. There was a PlayStation State of Play, no longer called the PlayStation Direct. I remember when it was called PlayStation Direct. That's what I wrote here. There's also the Summer Games Fest. I want to say they're spicy takes, but I don't know. Like, both of them weren't the best. UFC Arena on the White House lawn, a permanent fixture. It's the same as the Eiffel Tower. Fucking idiot. Could someone throw a brick at this moron's fucking face? Like, really? Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck is this shit? You fucking retards voted him in, too. Like, if you're a person who voted him in, like, this is... like, is it funny now? Is it funny? Are we gonna fucking vote Jack Doherty to fucking president one day? You fucking numpties. Stupid motherfuckers. Anyway, boys finale, season review. Talk about disappointing things. We'll see if it's worse than Game of Thrones and Stranger Things combined. I think it was bad, but I think they stuck the landing. But there's a lot of shit happening in the fucking air. Spider Noir, a review for this great series, which dropped all at once. That shit was tits, bro. That's a preview there for the review. And a few real crazy news articles. I know of at least one crazy news article, but let's get to the topics at hand, and let's get to the task at hand, which is, of course, having a night sesh. Hope you're all staying faded. Hope you're all having a good Friday. Should we get Snoop Dogg in here real quick? No? Snoop Dogg, you're not coming in here? Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. He doesn't want to come. He's shy. He's shy today. It's because he's at the Summer Games Fest. He's hanging out with Tupac. Anyways, let me get to my notes to start this off. You can already see right here, it's the ARC Raiders China, and the global numbers are dropping. Now, I know there is a huge contention between the PvP and the non-PvP crowd. Me personally, I never understand why people have to be so fucking, like, gung-ho and vehement about, like, well, this is the way the game is. Like, okay, World of Warcraft had PvP servers, and now they no longer have them either, and they fucking turn PvP on and off. And that's a game which has a more prolific and storied fucking PvP experience than our creators can ever hope for. I know they're potatoes and potatoes, two different things. Fucking one is the MMO and one is the fucking extraction. But, like, the point is, it's an idea, and I understand the devs saying, oh, well, this is our vision, but bitch, shut the fuck up. You put this thing out into the world, and realistically, you don't matter. Like, you matter. this is one thing. So many devs have ruined their fucking game because it's like, oh, we have a vision. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. People like your game for these things. Focus on these fucking things. Don't fucking go off doing whatever the fuck you think you should do. You're gonna fucking lose all your player base doing some dumb shit that ain't the core experience which you fucking sold people. And I've talked about this since Arc Raiders blew the fuck up. Like, are you fucking retarded, Embark? Why did you not hire more people? Why did you not expand your team? Instead, you pull some bullshit like, we'll do things every 6 months. You're already doing things every 6 months. Like, are you, like, you know, you came out in October. Like, what? I don't get it. I don't get this whole fracas about fucking, like, we're slowing down our development. You're slowing down your development, yet you're fucking releasing new fucking vendors, which completely change the cycle of the game for people who are still involved in it. Like, I don't understand. Are you updating your game or are you not updating your game? Because it looks like you're fucking updating your game when you said you weren't going to update your fucking game. You're giving people mixed fucking signals. And at the very same fucking time, you have NetEase. NetEase, dude, this shit is embarrassing, bro. NetEase can't do anything right. Like, and they are fucking poning Embark right now. Like, it is disgusting. Like, even the... Like, let's not even factor in the idea of, like I was saying, World of Warcraft has evolved. Back in the day, there were zones which were all PvP, so that means there's always hostile. But there were other servers where it wasn't always hostile. You chose to turn your PvP on or PvP off. You started neutral with everybody, but you could choose to turn it on. And there were people who had their flag turned on would fight you. Logical, right? Logical. If you want a PvP, you opt into it. You opt into it. It's always there. You turn it on, now you can fight people. I think that's better than trying to segregate people or having this whole contention as to this is the way the game should be and this is the way the game should be. Arc Raiders China already solved it. They have a mode which you go in and you're on the same team as everybody. It's PvE until you choose to turn your flag on. A red light goes on your backpack and you're now rogue. Like, that's what people want. I mean, like... My first survival game was DayZ, and what I loved about it was that you had that choice of how you're going to interact with people, but, like, the truth is, it becomes a bunch of bullshit when you can't identify what kind of person somebody is. And I understand, like, it's kind of like, oh, that takes away this. No, if I see somebody in a skin that they look like a fucking bandit, then, like, and they got that skin for killing people, then I know, like, that person's skin is being applied because of the actions they've taken. Same thing with turning on a flag. It's the same thing. It's an indicator that it's, you know, oh, this person could attack you if you have your attacking turned on. Like, it just, I don't understand, like, why it has to be such a complicated thing. So fucking, like, oh, sacrilegious and shit like that for it to be fucking even considered. Like, I don't know. And my whole thing, too, is if you want PvP, Mr. PvP, wouldn't you want to fight somebody who wants to fight? Because every day there's all these little whiny, crying, I shot a guy and he told me to stop and I felt bad. Well, maybe you fucking... Maybe you, like, either nut up and shut up and shoot him and don't give a fuck, or, like, you're over here, like, fucking being a little Nancy pants about it. Like, either you're a badass and you're shooting people and you don't fucking care, or maybe you shouldn't be shooting people. Or maybe it should be this thing where you shoot people who fucking want you to shoot them because you're over here whining and crying in the forums and nobody wants me to shoot them. Like, oh boy, what a big fucking first world problem. Like, yeah, oh my God, you're suffering so bad. These people too, they're always so wishy-washy. Like, it's like, do you want a PvP or not? I like to, this is the stupidest shit I ever fucking, I like to do PvE and groups go around, but when I'm solo, I like to PvP. Really? Really? You go into the mode which has the most fucking conflict and you want to fucking not do conflict, but then in solo mode where a lot of people are trying to on their business, just go fuck with them. Whatever. Let's get rid of the whole flag thing. I think Tencent is already fucking, like, embarrassing Embark by having a duo boss battle. Like, that sounds bad fucking ass, man. That shit sounds like, I thought High Scrutiny was some wacky dacky shit. I thought High Scrutiny was crazy, having two fucking vaporizers, two fucking rocketeers just fucking unloading on people while everything else is fucking swarming. Like, that's just nutso whatso, bro. Like, monkey shit banana balls. Like, it is. Like, it is. That's what I can say. and you come out with something that is even wackier. Like I think the Queen by itself it's an endeavor. Yes, they have the one Rocketeer that's usually gone in an instant because somebody throws some fucking wolf packs. But like you get to the fucking Queen and it's still a fucking battle. She's beaming motherfuckers. You throw the fucking matriarch in there, summoning fucking bastions, summoning fucking bombardiers, leapers, at the same time trying to take them both down. That shit sounds like a fucking ride, man. That shit sounds like a fucking romp. And you won't sell us fucking tickets to it, Embark. What the fuck, dude? I gotta join communist fucking China for this shit? I gotta fucking go across the fucking ocean and fucking tape my fucking goddamn eyes? God damn it, man. Fuck you, Embark. You fucking pieces of shit. Fuck you. How dare you? Why are you so lame? The fuck, man? Imagine that shit. Imagine that. Like, you're getting shown up by the Chinese. Like, Jesus, what would Overlord Trump have to say? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Embark's not even an American company. What the fuck am I talking about? But really, Embark, what the fuck are you doing, dude? This is stupid. You're stupid. You're a dumbass. I thought Embark's been a dumbass for a while. Like I said, they should have fucking hired more people. Like, your fucking game won multiplayer fucking game of the year. Like, you should hire a fleet of twice as many people as you have and say, oh, well, it looks like our game's fucking popular. Maybe we should fucking invest in it. Like, you fucking morons, you're retards. Like, I'm so sorry that they're so stupid that I can't fucking help but call them this. But, like, I think that I heard that some of them are working on another game. Like, what? Oh, no? I never get that shit either when a game... We're a very successful company, and we have a mainstay game, but we're a game freak, and we're gonna go make some other game which has nothing to do with anything. And instead of making our fucking flagship game, which is the biggest franchise in the world, good... We're gonna go do some other dumb shit, okay? Because, you know, we're such a quirky studio. We like to try things. Shut the fuck up, man. Fucking focus on your shit. That's my opinion. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a bad opinion. Maybe I'm a bad man. That's stupid. Like, you have... Like, people like your shit. Your shit is jamming, and people like it. They just want you to consistently produce more shit. But what the fuck? Did you not make enough fucking money, Embark? Do you not have any more fucking money? Like, what happened? What happened? Fucking stupid ass fucking studio getting shown up by fucking goddamn communists here and shit. It just gets frustrating, dude, because, like, I don't know. I love Arc Raiders. I think it's a great game, but as well, too, I feel like they drag their feet so fucking much. And the more you learn about the game, I don't want to say the more disappointing it is, but they're like, okay, we had an idea for big game, but we think big game take 2 years maybe, so we make little baby pretend game. Like, huh? And your baby pretend game got popular. And I think a lot of what makes Arc Raiders popular is not that you could shoot people, because you can fucking shoot people in any game. What makes Arc Raiders popular is you can choose to shoot people or not shoot people. It's the same reason people went fucking so fucking big boner for fucking Delulu mode. It's about communicating with the people you're VoIP, voice over internet fucking PP. You're talking to somebody. You're interacting, you're having moments. It's not just fucking like, oh, I see you, I shoot you, duh. Like, that is such basic fucking sad ass shit. Like, you go play any other game to get that then, dude. Like, whatever, man. But, I don't know, I think too, like, there's something more to the tension of, like, of course somebody could be shooting you, not shooting you and then shoot you, but I think more like the idea of that there's several people and then you see one of their lights turn on, you see them... Wait, is that guy's light on? And he starts attacking you guys, and it's everybody against that guy. That's one thing I like as well, is it's not like those two people can't shoot each other trying to take that guy out, because I think that's one thing that happens a lot too, is like, and I understand it's we're in a post Among Us fucking gaming sphere. Oh, it's so what big brain? He said he killed that person when he didn't. Oh man, he's got 100 speech. None of that ever impresses me. In fact, it's pretty fucking pedantic when it happens. It's like, all right, like it's usually not as entertaining as the clips that you see, and you're not as funny as you think you are when you lie. But I just think, like, beyond that, I think there's more to be had from more engaging interactions of choosing to flip to PvP or not flip to PvP. And I don't know, I think there's some more visual drama to the experience when you see something, an indicator, something like that. I don't know. Just my opinion as somebody who prefers a PvE. See, that's what always drew me to Arc Raiders, was it something like, yes, it's an extraction game, but it's not something where, like, I hated Tarkov, dude. Like, I would be fucking trying to go around on Tarkov, and this fucking, like, NPC would just fucking beam me from fucking nowhere. And it'd be like, what hit me? How did it hit me? Why did it hit me? You don't fucking get to know, you're just dead. And the art can be annoying. They can fucking take you out, but at least it's not fucking, like, just blind death out of nowhere. That's one thing I really like about fucking Arc Raiders, is even if, like, say somebody attacks you, they get to jump on you, have chances to counteract, recharge your shield, get distance. I find in the other extraction sims, they don't really afford such liberties, I guess. I don't know. All right, enough of Arc Raiders. Their numbers are going down. I think one thing you could do to bring in people is simple things like that, like perhaps trying something like China is doing. Perhaps something like, what else? The two boss event, perhaps something along those lines, which people seem to be reacting positively to as an option. Maybe do that, Embark. That's it. That's all I have to say. Maybe do that, Embark. You know, people like that. Maybe fucking do it. Let's see. What was topic number 2? Bricks and minifigs. Give me one moment. We do have a bricks and minifigs, I think, logo somewhere. Actually, we have this. So we have Arasaka. We control Night City and all its residents. Soon the world. I should have said that in Japanese. Like, soon the world. Umbrella. We create bioweapons that threaten all humanity. Amateurs. What was that, punk? Amateurs. And we have bricks and minifigs. True evil incarnate. So for people who have not been following it, there was the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection, valued at over $200,000. Now, as the drama has been going on, the price of the Legos has been dropping. Like, oh my god, like so much bad stock. It is just plummeting more. It started at like 200,000, but now they're down to like 130,000 value maybe on it that it ever was. And it's like, oh, okay. But I mean, like, regardless of that, dude, like is it really a difference if you stole $130,000 from someone or 200,000? Yes, there's a huge difference in there, but it's like, you still stole an old man's life savings because he had his son go in to make this stuff on consignment to a bricks and minifigs location. They co-signed it over, agreeing that for any sales that are made, they would be the front to sell it, but Brian would get the money back. I mean, his father was, I believe, getting old. There were some health issues, and his father wanted to make sure that his Legos got sold so that he would know that his grandkids had money, right? And I guess like a week after he gave them the entire setup, I thought the whole, like, the first part of all of this was kind of shady. The people, because like now it's starting to come out that like the first people were like super shady. But anyways, they were like, well, yeah, we signed up this thing to sell Brian's Legos, but then we had to leave. We had to get out of town get out of the country for a work opportunity. That's kind of strange, you know? Like, you think you own a bricks and minifigs location, and you think you would just keep owning your location? I don't know. Maybe you don't shut your location down. You don't sell your location. You don't do any of that weird shit that you're trying to fucking pull right now. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of inference that those people were just victims because Bricks and Minifig came in. They had somebody else who was interested in purchasing, and when that person came in, they said, "Yeah, we're gonna take over the consignments, yada yada," but then they just didn't. And like, I mean, either way, if it was like the new owners or if it was the old owner, I think like it's fucking not cool to fucking like to be so wishy-washy about that shit. Like, I don't know, from when I started hearing this story, it's kind of like with all parties involved, I'm sorry, everybody who worked at Bricks and Minifigs, like, I don't know, it's so shady to be like, these people got a $200,000 collection or even $100,000 collection, and the next month they're like, we have to leave the country. Why you gotta leave the country? What's going on here? Like, what are you talking about? Just all of a sudden? And then later on, they're like, oh, because of everything going on, we couldn't take that job. Was there ever really a job? I don't know. But, so a YouTuber named Reckless Ben picks up the fucking story, and he's been churning out videos left and right. And like he's fucking going full on with them. What did he do first? He fucking, he sued them for theft because he bought the Legos from Brian, but because they still owned the Legos and had them in the store, he's now the owner of the Legos. So then he's trying to say that they have a stolen property. And I think that like became his ultimate plan, was just to buy the Legos from Brian through his GoFundMe. But like before he got all the money for the GoFundMe, he kept trying to press them for the money, and not like a mean pressing, but he was consistently bringing up the situation and like a bunch of like internet stunts. He was fucking putting up banners that we steal from old people, yada yada. And then they're like, he tried to sue the guys who bought the store from the previous owner. Like the previous owner, they fucking left like somewhere, and like, I don't know, like a lot of people write off the previous owners, but I think they had a huge fucking part to play in it, and they fucking just like acted all innocent about it. And I understand that like maybe like you don't own that location anymore, but like you handed off the fucking baton, and you handed off the baton under shady circumstances. So I think you need to be looked into too as well. Like, especially, I don't know, like, and I understand telling somebody like, hey, take over this, but it's such a fucking blasé and passive way to fucking go, oh, well, we told them that you had the Legos, and yes, there is video evidence of them saying that, but it's like, I don't know, like, yeah, you expect them to take over, but like they didn't have any involvement in it after that. It's just like, oh, whatever. That was a big deal you set up. Like, I don't know, man. It all seems like very, very shady from all of the parts on the Bricks and Minifig side. But anyways, so as he continues to pursue these court cases against the new owners of Bricks and Minifigs, the new franchise owners, he has to go to, what was it? I think it's Oregon. Was it? Like, and then when he goes to Oregon to go serve them, like this dude is like a Mormon, and all the cops are Mormon. Oh, before that too, he tries to go to Bricks and Minifigs. Bricks and Minifigs, see, this is like corporate bullshit at its fucking finest. They deny that this shit ever fucking happened. They say, we don't owe anybody anything. They keep telling them they're gonna get trespassed. They tell them to get the fuck out of there. He goes to try to talk to the CEO, and the CEO says, no, you have to go to the store. He goes to the store, and the store says, no, you gotta talk to the CEO. Like, you people are fucking stupid, and you're over here playing fucking games, and he has video evidence of you playing games, and like, then they try to turn around. This is all a publicity stunt. Bitch, you're the one making the fucking publicity by acting like a fucking idiot and letting them document you being such stupid fucking goddamn headless chickens. Like, can you get a straight story, Bricks and Minifig? Can you fucking like, can anything you idiots say align with anything the other idiots said? And this is, this is a hard part about it. I understand this is a fucking franchise location, but it's the same shit as with that stupid CEO of McDonald's who didn't know how to eat a fucking hamburger. You're embarrassing your fucking company, bro. And there's a lot of people who have nothing to do with the dumb bullshit that you can't fucking solve or figure out, like maybe eating food. And like, they're suffering because of it, dude. Like, it's fucking funny and it's a meme to all of us, but like, people just didn't go to McDonald's, and like, maybe that hurt somebody's fucking fiscal year because this fucking idiot don't know how to eat a sandwich. It's the same thing here. These fuckers don't know how to be wrong. Like, how many, like, this is the whole shit with the world. People don't know how to be wrong. Like, sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes you were doing wrong. Say, oh shit, you caught me, or like, my bad. Like, come on, motherfucker, especially at the highest levels, especially with mounds of evidence. You did wrong, you found wrong, admit wrong. Like, come on. Like, and that's this whole bricks and minifigs thing, because like he tried to sue the owners, and then they're over here asking for him to serve them papers. He goes to serve them papers. This guy is calling the cops, saying he's gonna fucking shoot them. He just doesn't want them there, and they're his Mormon buddies. So he's like, anything you get on them, just get them out of here. Anything, all their papers are fake. Literally making up shit, making up lies, and the cops believe him because, like, and believe me, I'm like, not to say the last person in the world who's gonna have sympathy for YouTubers and content creators, because like, look at me, kind of one of them. But like, I don't know, I really like I think they should be treated like anybody else, but like, I don't think they should get negative treatment because who they are. Like, I don't think they should, what I'm trying to say, I don't think they should get special treatment, but I think as well, if you're going to be prejudiced against somebody because they're a YouTuber, this dude's doing videos, like, I don't know, like, I understand the idea of like, oh, this guy's just trying to fucking like make videos for hype, or he's trying to make a stunt out of all this. But to a degree, maybe you should also look at the fucking evidence, because that's where like a lot of this has escalated to. I think that somebody even hacked the police department's fucking body cams, and they found these conversations that were like very damning and incriminating, and showing that they were on the side of the fucking the bricks and minifig fucking owner because he's a fucking Mormon. Like, because he's local. Like, it's just such fucking like corruption and fucking like this is shit you hear about in a fucking like a book or a movie or a fucking CSI episode that's very poorly written. Like, this is stupid as shit, dude, but this is fucking reality. Is that they targeted him, they attacked him, and specifically because he was trying to investigate a thing. Like, that's so fucked up, man. Like, not even trying to consider his point of view, not even trying to consider the evidence or anything. Like, the stupidity is that they try to dismiss everything he says. It's all a stunt. It's all a stunt for YouTube. I think there is far worse people doing stunts out there, which are fucking far more ludicrous and ridiculous than this. And I think this is all just a fucking smokescreen by these cops to protect this asshole, this fucking group of assholes. When really they should be assisting the fucking, and the people are on the side of fucking Ben. I'm sorry, the entire internet is on Ben's side. You're fucking out there. They arrested him. They raided his fucking B&B, his bed and breakfast he was renting out there, saying that he had stolen Legos in there. This was a threat that the new owners, one of the new owners had fucking made to him. He says, I'm gonna say that you stole the Legos. They have fucking of him saying he's gonna do this, and then he does it, and nothing happens to him. What more can there be? It's so fucking out there, dude. I don't understand. So that's like parts 1 and 2. We're at 3 now. We're at 3. The internet's fucking involved now. He's facing multiple fucking charges. He's ran to fucking Mexico so they can't arrest him because they said the next time they arrest him, he's not getting a fucking bail and he would stay in jail forever. And they'll probably get someone to fucking beat him in there or some shit. They're gonna fucking Epstein his fucking ass. Like, goddamn. Fucking get the Reckless Ben files and shit. Like, really, dude? This is fucking... This guy just wanted to help someone out. No good deed goes unpunished. But yeah. Fucking bricks and minifigs, dude. I can never, in all of my 42 years on this planet, have I heard of a more fucking vile fucking corporation. Like, stuff of fiction shudders at these fucking monsters. And you know what they're doing now? They got the fucking audacity to say they've been trying to get Brian his fucking Legos the whole time. And they're so dedicated to getting Brian his fucking Legos. Are you? When you were vehemently denying the existence of these Legos and your responsibility for them prior. prior to the internet fucking looking at you, Bricks and Minifigs. Fuck you, Bricks and Minifigs. You're the worst. You're the definition of what is wrong with capitalism. You are a fucking nasty, abhorrent fucking company. And I wish nothing but fucking, I don't know, dude, the worst upon your heads. To the people who run the franchises, you guys are cool. I hope you don't suffer too much, but maybe you can, I don't know, find your way through this. Maybe they'll save some face somehow. But this is, I've never heard of anything like this. Like, they're literally preventing this poor old man from fulfilling his dying wishes of making sure that his grandchildren are taken care of. I can think of nothing more evil than that. In defense of that we're a corporation, we never would, could, should. Like, you never even fathomed that they were wrong until the internet decided they were. What did they decide? They looked at the evidence. It's fucking damning. Goddamn fucking... And not even a mountain, it's a fucking Himalaya of evidence against fucking Bricks and Minifigs. Bricks and Minifigs can go to fucking hell. Alright. Give me a second here. This one like a image, please. The stupid one that says state of play. Yeah, that one. There you go. Ah. Huh. This is the best image. Hiya. Does it look as horrible as it does over here? Kind of not that much. But yeah, we've got God of War, Mom of War. We got Tomb Raider. I've never played a Control game, so I don't really care about Resident. And like, okay, let's go. I have some snarky notes right here. Hold on. Help us through this. Let's go ahead and continue to smoke though, because this is NITE SESH. Not NITE Talk. Not NITE Talky, do no smoky. NITE SESH. Szechuan, NITE Szechuan sauce. All right, so, I like God of Mom. It looks cool. I like the actress who plays Karen Page is the mom or whatever. I think she's like into D&D and stuff, so she's cool with me. All right. Let me see. Stuntman Hollywood. Remember me and my fucking my cousin John? He used to fucking love Stuntman. Like I was more of a driver guy. Driver 2 was the best of the drivers. But I mean, Stuntman was cool. He was always playing a lot more than me, and I always thought it was an interesting game, and I kind of forgotten it even fucking existed. I forgot this Stuntman exists, I'm gonna be honest. Until I saw that shit pop up at the State of Play, and I was like, oh shit, Stuntman! And they showed like the DeLorean, and they showed a bunch of other fucking like iconic cars. I was like, ooh, we doing movie scenes now. So Stuntman Hollywood, about 20 years later, they're finally doing another Stuntman. That's cool. The Lost Wild. This shit looks like a actual fucking like horror fucking dinosaur game, which we haven't had since Dino Crisis. Again, harkening back to the PS1 era of the games. Or maybe that's PS2. I don't know. Anyways, I'm pretty sure it's PS1. But yeah. What's it called? The Lost Wild. Seems like a very sneak and survive based thing. It's not like Ark Survival Evolved where you're taming and mastering the pets and using them as your things to I guess conquer or do stuff with. No, you simply run and hide. Those games are always fun, you know, where you're at the bottom of the food chain and that's where you stay. But as well, we've got the Wolverine. The Wolverine. I'm gonna lay like a Bernstein Bears on you guys. Anyone remember when Wolverine was spelled like WOLVERNINE? I swear to fucking God. I don't know if I'm just stupid, retarded. Maybe my fucking brain is fried from all the fucking, I don't know, microplastics in the water. I remember Wolverine, like it was Wolver, WOLVER, and then NINE, 9, Wolver 9. But you said Wolverine, like the N was silent. Does that make sense? Does anybody else remember it? Does anybody else remember Bernstein Bears? Does anybody else remember Bernstein Bears? But I swear it was Wolver 9. But that's, you said Wolverine, but it's written Wolver 9. No? Am I the only one for that dimension? Only one for that parallel universe? So nobody out there? I remember! I'll bet good money on it, and I'll lose all that money. But, yeah, what else was there? The new Tomb Raider! There's the new Tomb Raider remake, the Atlantis one. I'm somebody who only played Tomb Raider demos back in the day. I wasn't gonna spend money on that game. Haha. Everything else sucked ass. Or is just a PC port, like honestly. I don't give a fuck about fucking what is this bullshit right here? Season 2 of fucking bullshit extraction shooter. Marathon. God, Marathon. Like, it sucks because like for as much shit as people talk about Arc Raiders losing numbers, Marathon lost them. Lost them the week after it came out. Okay, shut the fuck up. Tokon just keeps adding characters. It's starting to intimidate me. Tokon Marvel Fighting is gonna have as many characters as fucking Marvel Rivals when it comes out. But let's see. Let's see. We also had the Summer Games Fest. Let me get a Summer Games Fest picture up. Hold on a second. Summer Games Fest. But yeah, oh. What else? What else is like a lame PC port that they're doing? Fucking that one top-down isometric, No Rest for the Wicked. That's just a PC port. There's a bunch of shit that's just fucking PC ports, and I'm not impressed, yo. Like, it's cool, I guess, if you're on PlayStation, but if you're somebody who owns a PC, half this shit was fucking like, okay, I guess. Like, that's nice. Let's see. But we did have Summer Games Fest earlier today, so let me go ahead and grab a Summer Games Fest photo, and we'll go ahead and talk about that. Give me a second here. Good song. The Summer Games Fest was today, though. Oh, these pictures from like 3 days ago. Let's just steal this image. We'll just steal this image right here. It's our image now. Thanks for the image. Summer Games Fest. The Summer Games Fest. I myself need to stretch because I've been sitting for about 40 minutes. It's my fucking nuts. They wanted to be scratched. You just they pull your fart out for a line cook? Sir? That's not flirting. Sir, I don't think that's... You shouldn't say those words in that order. All right, Summer Games Fest. I think the last Ronin teaser was good to see. I thought that fucking game was dead. I had heard that they fucking got rid of the studio that was working on it, but did they move it to another studio? Did some other studio pick up the fucking like pieces and carry on? Like, is this some fucking some Expedition 33 shit here for those who come after for this game? Like, like what the hell, man? Like, I had like signed it off, like. No signed shop like Brian's levels. No, I had resigned myself to never playing the last Ronin. I had thought that like that project was moot. But from the ashes has risen hope. Which is great. I fucking love that. Gen Atlas, I never played fucking I played Ico. I didn't like Ico. Like honestly, everybody has a fucking hard on for Ico. Ico sucks. I'm sorry. It's cool. Like, I think sometimes, like, creative games, yeah, this was before indie games and all that shit, so it was interesting how different Ico was, but honestly, Ico was annoying. I did love the Shadow Colossus. That thing was much better. Didn't play The Last Guardian. It seemed interesting, but I don't know. I remember hearing that it was like that was the only thing that was like left, and like I don't know, it's cool to have some huge thing to navigate the world with. But what I loved so much about somewhat of Ico and fucking the other one, Shadow Colossus, which is that you were like this little tiny speck, this little thing. Like yes, it's cool to have a familiar or something with you, but I like it's just like. You were this thing doing an impossible task and everything like that. You were this little speck that took down these large beasts and shit. And it's just glorious, man. And then to see that kind of like mirrored here in what's it called? Gen Atlas. It looks like Shadow of the Colossus with robots, and I'm so fucking in, dude. I'm so fucking. At first, I was kind of like, oh, what's going on here? Like, I thought it was gonna be like Ico. Where like it was just like, oh, the story is exploration. I was like, nah. But then as soon as the fucking heads went into the robot, I was like, all right, this shit's on. This is fucking on. Like, oh god, yes. Like, give me some fucking mechs and some, because the vibe was vibing, but I wasn't sure like where they were going with things. And then like it's kind of like, oh, like to me. It transcended the step of like, okay, some mid-level familiar you ride around on and it's gonna be your main utility thing to like you're this little thing exploring, and then every so often there's segments where you use the big thing as a puzzle solver fighter. I thought that was fucking badass. I thought that was cool. You got me. I'm interested in that one in Gen Atlas. We also got Resodent. Whoa, typo, dude. Resident Evil Veronica looks intense. I remember being called Code Veronica. Maybe it's like with Wolver 9. I just imagine that shit. That's kind of when I started falling off of the Resident Evils. I think it's after fucking Veronica. I had played 4, and then like beyond that, it was just like I couldn't keep up. Probably the last one I played in the series. But yeah, it looks intense. I think they're going with the same models from the recent remake, right? From Resident Evil 2. So yeah, looks nice. Dare I be a misogynist and say Claire Redfield looking nice? Ha 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 ha. Them pixels got me rigid. Let's see what else. Stranger Than Heaven was not satisfied with solely having Snoop Doggy Dogg. They had to resurrect fucking Tupac. Not since the Hollow Tupac controversy has there been so much controversy. I don't know, you think people are gonna be happy with it, or you think they'll be bitching? Fuck it, dude, put everyone in video games. I mean, not the only reason, but like Chuck Norris is in fucking Rockay City. And he's one of the only reasons I got that game was to fucking Chuck Norris in a video game, motherfucker. Is he like the sheriff or something in it? Sheriff Norris. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tits, man. Fucking Tupac. I would like, okay, like it just. I don't want to say it's a stretch of the imagination, but one black guy in fucking ancient Japan is somewhat okay. Like it's acceptable. It's like, all right, cool. I'll give you one. It doesn't mean you can start adding as many as you want. Like I'll give you Tupac, but you better fucking stop. You better fucking stop, okay? Like, next thing I fucking know, there's gonna be Paul Walker in this fucking game and shit. Like, come on, people. Like, chill, bro. It's enough. Snoop ain't even dead. He's just iconic. I was very shocked to see Tupac walk out. Like, what is this reveal? Like, what the fuck? Putting him in everything. Tupac's gonna die, but he's gonna appear in pictures, movies, video games. See him everywhere. Machiavelli, I'm alive. I don't know why I'm doing that in a vaudeville voice. Yeah, dude, but I don't know, man. Now I have to play that game. Star Wars Zero Company. It's like an XCOM, like whatever. Star Wars. It's a Star Wars, but an XCOM. Star Wars. But as much as I use the term, I've never actually played XCOM. I've always been a Final Fantasy Tactics kind of guy. In terms of the term. But I mean, I guess it's just, you can just say it's a tactics. They're doing a Star Wars Tactics. Hey. Which immediately caught my attention, because I am a tactics fan. All the tactics games. I'm a tactician, bro. Anyway. That one looks interesting. Very interesting. For both because it is Star Wars and a tactical game. Can he shut the fuck up and stop repeating himself? No, he cannot. Power World 1.0 Hive. Hey, it's Power World. It's still here. Fuck you, Nintendo. Hold my beer. But yeah. 1.0, I guess, is in June, which I think is no July. What'd they say? Hold on. When is Power? Well. Get rid of that. .0 released in July. You see, I was wondering if it was July 2026. Because no, like, honestly, like, in my brain, I was like, July 2027 or what? Because, like, I don't, like, part of me thought July had already passed, but we're in June. July is next month, Arthur. This is why I'm Arthur. I really thought I was like, all right, next year we'll play Power World. I guess we gotta come back to it. I have Power World on PC. I don't think I've ever launched it. Do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Scratch those fucking nuts cause they're itchy. But yeah, Power World is coming out July 10th, which is like a fucking month from now. I think we're gonna have to fall headlong back into Power World. We are. Because when it first came out, we beat the game. And like, then they kept adding bullshit. Which, like, it's cool, I guess, that you add shit, but like... Like, I don't know, they're like... combining with every game some bullshit. And it's kind of like, all right, like, you guys just finished the fucking game, like I thought I was fucking buying Power World, now Power World and a bunch of fucking cameos from every other fucking game under the sun. But we will return with 1.0. We shall I love Power World. I think as a concept, it's exactly what fucking Pokemon should have become. Not the crude humor and all that bullshit, but like, and I don't think we really needed the guns, but like an evolution of the idea in embracing games of similar ilk that are like that. I mean, Power World is very arc coded, and arc is said that they're inspired very much by Pokemon. You can see the DNA of Pokemon in arc. So to then see some game that then copies arc, which feels like the evolution of what Pokemon could, should, and would be, like, I don't know. I don't get how Pokemon never seized it and then got mad at everybody else for fucking making a better version of Pokemon than you ever could. But yeah, I always, like, come on, like, we loved it when that was the restriction and the style, and it's beautiful for that to be the idea that it's a turn-based game and yada yada. But as well, too, you could keep the originals and then make 3D worlds for people to explore, because the technology has evolved beyond that. We grew up with it, and to pretend it's not there, to try to nickel and dime people and to try to make the cheapest version of it every time, it's just kind of insulting. And then when people steal your thunder because they make your shit better than you, it's petty as fuck to sue them for it. To sue them because you're mad that they did it better than you. It's gross, Nintendo. That's one reason I haven't been down for Nintendo for a while, but and Nintendo just keeps doing gross shit. We have reported on the channel about some of the stuff they did on multiple fronts, such as denying Firestar 87. I can't remember his exact name, but the Pokemon Go champion of Florida, who was denied his victory because he went hooray. Hooray. Yippee. He didn't sound like that, but it's basically like, those were his actions. And they said, no, sir. Give us your championship. But yeah. There's one more game, I think. I got one more thing on the sticky notepad to say. So Power World 1.0 is hype. Power World 1.0 is hype. But you know what's even more hype? Is Wolf Among Us 2 super hype! Dude, they had the fucking Proto Men playing on it. Ah! I love it, dude. I love it. The Wolf Among Us was fucking tits. Because you know what's better than a fucking noir? A fantasy fucking noir. Set in our fucking, in all of our old storybooks fucking shared universe. What's that one show on like ABC7, Happily Ever After? Happily Ever Never Could, or whatever. I don't know what it is called. Enchanted, some shit. Wicked. Fucking no. And then to round out the Summer Games Fest, we had some Final Fantasy VII slop as is. I don't hate Final Fantasy VII, okay? I think there's definitely worse Final Fantasies than Final Fantasy VII, but I think there is the unnecessary amount of nostalgia because it was many people's first fucking RPG, first of all, first Final Fantasy. They never owned a video game before then because their first system was PlayStation, and I get it. But it's really not even in the top 3 Final Fantasy games. Like, to be honest, it's like, it's okay. I don't think it ever deserved a remake. Like, not to say, like, things do or don't deserve it, but I think, like, I don't know. I think they remade it because they knew that it would be the most nostalgically profitable. And I don't know. I also don't like the idea that they remade it, but then they fucking, like, I think they're telling, like, a different story, and, like, Aerith didn't even die in this one, and it's like, then what did you remake? It's like a redo? Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I don't agree with it. I'm sure there's people who enjoy it, but I myself, I've been curious for it. Not say morbidly curious, but like, I don't know. I think the original was, like I said, it was a good RPG. Not the best Final Fantasy, but definitely not the worst. When you have like X2 and stuff like that. And then you have what, 8? Ew, 8. Fucking Squall Leonhardt. That drama. Aren't they related? Squall and then like the other girl? Aren't they like brother and sister? Nah, that's a dumb meme. But anyways, yeah. I mean, I personally prefer 9. 6 was glorious. Tactics, I think, is the #1 Final Fantasy, but people will never admit that. It's I think 1 is the most intelligent version of Final Fantasy that has ever existed. Mainly because of the job system. You know, the job system is so good because they're fucking putting it in this remake. And I think the story is top tier also. I think the story, at least for me, it was at a time where, like, I don't know, I was coming to my spiritual maturity. It was just well written, dude. Like, as a kid, as a kid who was not Catholic. As anti-Catholic, but, you know, I didn't believe that bullshit. And I always thought, like, I don't know, you learn about the corruption of the church. You thought, like, well, like, I don't know, what if the demons and shit were real? How crazy would that be? And Final Fantasy Tactics told a wonderful story about that. As well, I'm a poor person, and I love their whole, like, man, the poor should eat the rich kind of fucking ideal, which I still believe. Fuck you, rich people. Suck a dick. Coming to you live from Skid Row, bitch. No, we really are in Skid Row. Y'all don't believe me. Skid Row out there, yo. Down on Skid Row. Poor. How my life I've always been poor. Keep asking God what I'm for. He says, shut up, son. Sweep that floor. Oh, yeah. Anyway. No sweeping today, right? Just yappins. I think with that, we've come to the conclusion of the first half, I guess, of our show here. Yeah, those are all the things I'm excited about. We'll probably have to play Power World next month. God damn it! Means we need to finish 007. We need to finish Mugenics because those are 2 like occupying games right now. We'll never finish Arc Raiders. World of Warcraft. I tried to get into it this season, but I've had some like tragedies and such. I don't know, man. You see, World of Warcraft, I don't know, man. I feel that it was so much of a funner game back in Dragonflight. And I do like some of the systems and improvements they've made. But I don't know. I feel so much of the fun that I had in the world is gone from exploring it. And things I used to like to do for the sake of doing them, they no longer exist. There's things that feel like chores, like these stupid fucking like assaults. Like, fuck your assaults, dude. This is a bunch of bullshit. Like, this ain't even fun. I used to have fun doing the fucking the Kalualak fishing. You fucking go to their different fishing spots and then you fucking do shit for them there. You go to the fucking the cooking pot and you do the cooking things, or like, I don't know, man, like they had the hunts going on with the dudes all over the map on Dragonflight, and like, I don't know. They try to make like another zone too where like you're getting assaulted, but I don't know, that shit's annoying too. I hate that. I think I did that shit once and never did it again because it sucked so much ass. No, I think I have done it twice. But no, I just don't like the outdoor activities. I don't like the zones, dude. Like, okay, like I guess it's cool that you remade 2 old ass fucking zones from Burning Crusade, you dumbasses. You fucking make some new fucking zones, like. And then they fucking make 2 zones, they're new zones. It's just fucking Hollowfall again. It's fucking Hollowfall again. Like, that's all you did is you made another Hollowfall and then you made another fucking Void Storm or whatever the fuck that shit was. Like, why do you keep repeating zones? So dumb. You're dumb, Blizzard. But I do like the void sight thingies are kind of cool. I do like how they kind of balanced prey. I do think prey is cool. I don't know. I think, like I said, I just feel that there is more fun in the world and things I wanted to go do for the sake of doing the things, whereas now I feel I have to do them for the because you need to do the things. I go, meh. Maybe things will change, right? They'll change in patch 2.0, right? Anyway, I just need to start building my house and get into that and fuck everything else. Anyway, speaking of the house, next order of business is news about the White House, and I happen to have a story queued up right here. I'm gonna go take a pee-pee real quick and be right back and stretch my legs. I shall return. I've spilled so much weed all over my blankets. Anyways, what's up, guys? They're over there. Give me a second. Okay, so I gotta say it earlier, like I don't fucking understand why people voted for him. Like, this is the whole thing. First time Trump got into office, there's been a conspiracy for as long as I've been alive that there's people pulling the strings, the Illuminati, yada yada. The presidents are preordained. And then we get some fucking jackass who nobody ever thought would fucking win to win. And my whole thing is like, why would you vote him in again? You could vote in any other person. There are people with much better ideas. And people like this guy is a businessman. He is not a fucking politician. And like, I know that may sound like a stupid thing to say, but a politician would try to be political about things. This man is just trying to rip the fucking country off and make himself rich in the process. That's it. Plain and simple. Point fucking blank. If you don't get it, you're stupid. You fucking been bamboozled, dumbass. Like, that's it. Like, and like, he just keeps saying the most ridiculous and dumbest shit in the fucking world. Like, every week it's a new fucking competition. And this week, he's fucking over here, like, literally, like, it is not even funny anymore, dude. Like, this is literal fucking idiocracy shit. Idiocracy, a fucking movie, a fucking satire fucking movie is becoming reality thanks to Overlord Trump. Maybe we'll never take it down. Trump compares the White House UFC arena to the Eiffel fucking Tower. Says it could be permanent. Really? Really? Really, Mr. fucking Overlord Trump? Floating the possibility. Where the fuck is he floating the fucking He's not even gonna be here. Like, he's done. Like, everything else, dumbass shit he talks about and says and does, it's just fucking problems for us. In it, or his fucking smoke up ass. Like, I don't get this shit. Like, how are you gonna make it become a permanent victory? You have no fucking say in that shit, yo. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. God damn, dude. Like, In a video posted to his official TikTok account Tuesday evening, Trump sat in the Oval Office and said that the Eiffel Tower in Paris was supposed to be a temporary structure. Yeah! We'll find out later in this article that it's supposed to be there for 20 years temporarily. But then it was extended after it was there for 20 years and became a cultural fucking landmark. Like, this isn't a work of art, it's just a fucking arena, you fucking simpleton motherfucker. It's just fucking metal. Like, it's just fucking metal and scrap, and it's fucking there for the purpose of displaying an event. It's not a... What is wrong with you? Play the clip of Michael Scott saying, I hate so much about the things you choose to be. Like, look at this stupid shit suggesting that the UFC arena is quite attractive to a lot of people. What lot of people? The trailer park people? The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean, motherfucker? Maybe we'll never ever take it down. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we'll never take it down. Oh yeah, get that shit the fuck off of our fucking White House lawn as soon as you fucking can, you idiots. How did this even get approved? People don't know that in Paris, France, the Eiffel Tower in 1889 was built. Okay. Like, even the way he talks, like, I never get, like, what is wrong with your fucking brain where you have to say something like that? Like, the Eiffel Tower, 1889 it was built. Like, why wouldn't you say it was built in 1889? Like, it's like your brain is too stupid to remember to put that it was built before 1889. And then so you throw it in after, like your fucking dumbass brain it out already. It was supposed to be taken down immediately after the World's Fair. And they said, leave it up a little bit longer. And then they said, let's leave it up longer and longer and longer. He's a fucking liar. This man is a fucking liar. The Eiffel Tower was constructed for the 1889 World Exhibit and was only meant to stand for 20 years. They didn't keep saying, like, let's extend it until 1909. According to the Eiffel Tower, according to the fucking history and documented truth, you are stupid, Mr. fucking Overlord Trump. Like, you fucking dumb piece of shit. Like, what the fuck are you even saying? Like, you're making shit up. They did not fucking, like, keep extending it. It had a 20-year tenure there. Idiot. God damn, dude. Somebody needs to fucking just, like, let Luigi out or something. Like, come on, man. Let the Luigi out. So stupid, dude. Fucking idiot, man. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people who voted for him? God damn. Like, really? This is what you voted for? Somebody who wants to make this into the, like, the comparison too is so fucking gross. Like it's, this shit has to be like, it's so dumb because it's not even a parody, but this is like the most fucking ridiculous parody shit somebody could say. They think that UFC arena is equal to the Eiffel Tower. Like, they're known as a symbol of fucking France, and this is a symbol of America. Oh, God. Yes. Okay. What? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Overlord. Give me a second here. I'm trying to find a picture of the boys. Here you go. So I think last time I talked about the boys, we were talking about the series finale, and I was very quite concerned about whether or not they would stick the landing. I don't know, man. I'm gonna stand by a lot of shit I said last time. I don't fucking like O Father. I don't think O Father. I think David Deeks, he's cool. I loved him in Hamilton. I think he's a great actor. But like, this is shit people don't understand. Like, just because someone's a great actor doesn't mean that the role they're gonna be in is great. Because there'll be some stupid ass directors who, like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them, or like, you need to discover what I want you to do, or maybe they don't let this dude actually be good, or maybe there's just bad writing. I think it's a combination of all that shit. I think he hyped up his character, but I think his character was pointless and dumb and stupid. I saw somebody talking about how like Oh Father's only purpose was to get money from Homelander. And I think he's completely right. Like, to a degree, he wants people to believe in Homelander, and he does stand up for some people who Homelander is going to kill, but like, it was so pointless of a character. And like, oh god, like, someone's talking too about how, like, why would you introduce new characters in the final season? Every like, okay, like, it was bad enough that they introduced Oh Father, but then they go and they introduce fucking, what's the name, like, Bomb Site, start talking about these stupid what is it, not Gen V, fucking the other thing, fucking Vault Rising. They talk about these Vault Rising characters when it's like, if people care about them, they'll watch Vault Rising, dude. Like, it's, why do you have to, like, this is the final season, you don't even have 10 episodes, but you're over here fucking bloating it with fucking, like, new characters who fucking aren't really, like, contributing much to the story, are they? He got fucking killed. This is my whole thing, too. Like, I thought it was cool that he got fucking, what's his name? He got black bolted. What mouth? But also, too, like, that shit don't make sense. Because if he was... like, was that thing just strong enough? She said it was strong enough to stop him from hurting himself screaming, but, like, it killed him. It's like, if she had been fucking him later, and he's wearing the ball gag, his head would have just blown up all over her as she's fucking pegging him from behind. I don't fucking get it. And, like, I don't know. I'm somebody who thinks, like, this show was always gory and fucking, like, kind of like over the top with it, but as well too, it's like, I think in season 3 and 4, especially after the fucking what's his name, a Tech Night episode, like, it's just like, you guys are just kind of like, at this point, it's like, you've surpassed, like, not to say there's a realism to it, but it's like, you guys are just being like stupid, like, you're being off the fucking wall with it to the point where it's not even like entertaining or anything like that. And I felt like with the whole Oh Father and Ashley scenes, it was the same thing. Like it starts out, it's kind of funny, but like, they just fucking have to like make the same joke a billion fucking times. Like, okay, we get it, you guys are freaky. Like, what more substance does this add? Like, but anyways, the ball gag kills him, and like, I don't know, I think it was fine, Butcher killing him, but I do think the fight was fucking atrocious, dude. Like, look at this fucking promo. Like, this implies that there's a bunch of soups on fucking Homelander's side. There was nobody on Homelander's side. Like, in the end, Homelander wasn't even on his own side. He was willing to eat that shit and suck some dick. Like, god damn, man. Like, I don't get it, dude. This show had so much potential, and I just feel like they didn't ruin it at the end, because I think that they did circle around to some things. But like, I felt that, like, I don't know, if like, you're gonna go do this, why didn't you invest in this, like a build up to this or these things? Like, especially like with Butcher, like, I don't know, it's kind of like, oh, everything's gonna be all right, and then Ryan's like, I don't think you're a good person. Well, I don't think you're a fucking good person, Ryan, you little fucking jackass piece of shit motherfucker who is supposed to be okay now that you don't have powers anymore. How many people did you murder last fucking week because you just fucking could, Ryan? You fucking little sadistic shit. Go back to fucking making Lego movies, you little fucking weirdo. Like, goddamn, man. The fuck is wrong with you, white boy? Like, really? He murdered a fucking battalion like the week before for no reason. He didn't need to kill those people in Russia. He just did it because he could. He didn't kill Mallory. He did that just because he's fucking an idiot. He killed that dude that he threw into the fucking wall. I don't care if that dude told him to throw him. You don't have to do any of that shit. You don't have to do any of that shit, Ryan. You chose to do that shit. You're old enough to know better, and you should have known better. And you used to know better, motherfucker. Some fucking rapist tells you he's your fucking dad, dude. Like, come on, man. I better do everything he says. I always thought the whole fucking, like, I know in the comics there is no Ryan, but I thought, like, the whole Ryan plot, like, they fucking, like, I think they started off strong, but then they fucking lost the plot when they fucking started making him hang out with Homelander. Like, that shit was just gross. Like, I'm sorry, with this whole show, too, like, I don't know, I think that, like, the whole point of Starlight in the first episode and that whole shit going down with the Deep was it, like, I thought that they're taking the essay seriously, and I guess I should have fucking not, because that shit's all just a fucking joke now, right? It's all just a joke. I mean, you saw how they treated Huey in season 3. But, like, I don't know. I felt that, like more so with how they disrespected fucking, what's her name by turning into a joke. By giving Homelander any type of agency over his son, that's I'm sorry. That shit was gross and nasty. And, like, this dude, he's a rapist, right? Did he fucking rape Becker or not? Because if you're gonna fucking be wishy-washy about it and then be like, oh, he's also his father. But, like, I really don't think that rapists have any rights. Like, it's so gross that this show is somewhat advocating for that. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be woke or anything. It's just nasty. That's fucking nasty, dude. Fucking super fucking nasty, man. Like, I don't care either. Oh, Star's a great actor and those are great scenes. You didn't have to have that. You could have had anything else, any other substance from the comics, or fucking fleshing out other characters which are not a fucking. And I guess that's supposed to be part of the spooky part about it. But then they try to make it be this whole fucking sympathetic shit. Oh, you're my son, and he's my son, and oh, and you're my dad, and like, that's your grandson, and oh, and we're a family. Oh, and I just want family. It's like the whole shit with the Deep. Like, we're supposed to sympathize with them. Like, I don't know. I get that maybe that's, oh, well, we're trying to show that these are terrible people, but they need love. But, like, yeah, and you could also just not fucking waste time trying to fucking, oh, look at how this guy is so much of a scumbag and an idiot, but also we're trying to make him seem sympathetic. Like, you just not do any of that, you know? But I don't know. I think it wasn't as bad as Game of Thrones. Definitely not as bad as Game of Thrones. But I don't know. I think it's maybe a little bit worse than Stranger Things. Because, like, I don't know. I felt that Stranger Things totally, like, I don't know. Like, The Boys had an entire fucking, spin-off series that made no point. And I feel that, like, what's it called was the same way. They tried to make it seem like the play mattered, but the play never mattered because you went ahead and summarized everything that happened in the play in the last fucking season. And so over here trying to make people feel like they missed something by not seeing this fucking stupid-ass Broadway play, but, like, it never really mattered anyways. And I don't know, and I thought that the Broadway play was stupid. Like, okay, we all knew this guy who was a serial killer when we were kids, but we all just forgot. Stupid shit. Go to hell, Duffer Brothers. Go to hell, David Weisenoff and another guy. Anyways, I mean, maybe it's a little bit better than fucking Stranger Things. I don't know. I'm still not sure which one was worse. But I don't know. I just feel that there was so much in this final season that didn't need to be there, and they could have spent more time developing certain characters. I thought the way Frenchie died was stupid as fuck, but I've talked about that. I don't understand why he let Homelander punch him in the dick when he could have just fucking closed the door and locked Homelander in there. It would have been better to see Homelander fucking, like, breaking out of there, and then Frenchie fucking stumbles out and he died trying to fucking take him out. And even then too, like, why not just try to lure him in there and then not kill yourself, you know? Dumbass. I'm sorry, like, Frenchie's a cool character, but that seemed, I don't want to say character assassination, but, like, it seems so just, like, illogical to think, like, oh, I've got him now. I will radiate myself and then also him. Like, that's Frenchie. Used to be smart, bro. Like, my whole thing too is like, I think Sister Sage only worked maybe one time for the whole singer shit, because I have seen a diagram about how her plan worked. But like if Sister Sage is so fucking smart, how come she don't go out and talk to Homelander? If she's so smart, can't she trick him because she's Miss Smarty, Miss Smart? And she wants to die anyway, right? Like, I don't get it. Like, why didn't Kimiko and fucking Frenchie hide in the thing, and fucking Smarty McSmart Pants goes out there and be smart? Oh, cause she not really smart? I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I think the show started off strong. I think season 1 was so fucking good, and the characters are really defined. But then as it went on, I felt that, like, I don't know, man. They play fast and loose with a lot of the abilities, and like, not to say that's the main thing about it, but it's like I feel too like a lot of the characters are just like, they were just parody things, so they had to make up shit for the fucking show. Some of it was better than the comic, but like, I don't know, to a degree they kind of like, I don't want to say lost the plot, but like, because they did circle around to it. But I think that I don't know, they did a bunch of bullshit that was probably unnecessary. Like, it was probably unnecessary. It definitely was. But I don't know, I think they could have better utilized a lot of fucking. Oh, speaking of Stranger Things, skip that. I don't know, I think they could have better utilized their time. The story elements made things be more cohesive, but I mean, it wasn't terrible. There's definitely worse series. I think The Boys was good, and for the most part, it was a good series, but I think they definitely had a lot more potential for the conclusion of it. We never got to see Homelander turn truly evil. It was always something that was dangled in front of us, but never happened. Like a fucking dog barking, and you open up the gate, and then he becomes a little puppy dog wagging his tail. It's kind of like, okay, thanks, glad you did all that. But I don't know. I don't know. I always hate shit too, where like, I guess they asked the girl who played Queen Maeve to come back, but she's like, I don't do that anymore. Or like, okay, bitch, like, whatever. I guess she's like a doctor now. And I understand, oh, let her live her life, but like, dude, like, do you hate the people who like you that much? Like, you do realize you got a lot of money from that, or at least I hope you got money. But like really, like, fuck those people, fuck my fans, fuck the people who made it so that I have the things I have now to a degree. Like, I don't know. It always feels so disrespectful to like I guess they wanted Queen Maeve in, but like, the actress doesn't do that anymore. It's a whole Dewey situation. Like, I don't know. I know you could get other actors and yada yada, but like really, dude? You know people fucking love Dewey. You know they love Dewey. You fucking like, it's like some weird power they have to have. Like, they can't have me anymore. I'm over Hollywood. Okay. But anyways, let's see what else we have on the itinerary. A few more things here. Oh yeah, I think I probably liked maybe we'll do like a ranking of the seasons. We'll come back to that for fucking The Boys. I'd say probably S tier season 1, A tier season 2, season 3 is B, and season 4 is F tier. Anyway, hold on. Spider Noir. Spider Noir. There we go. That's a great photo. I agree. It was delightfully campy. I loved this shit out of this. It was fucking great. Spider Noir, the entire series, the complete season is out on fucking Prime right now. So if you want to watch Spider Noir, you can go watch Spider Noir. Now there's some people who are gonna be fucking like, you have to watch it in black and white. You don't. I watched it in color. It's fine in color. It looks beautiful in color. What I like about it in color is that's the way that it would look if they had color technology back then. Because they were filming it for the black and white, but I mean, if they could have, this is how it would have looked, right? But I like the color. You don't need to watch it in black and white. If you're some fucking weirdo who feels you have to, do it. But no, don't put yourself through that. But yeah, I thought it was fucking great. I thought everything about it, the fucking like from the first episode to the last, that shit was a ride. Not just because Nicolas Cage is in it, but I think like I don't know, there was never a moment where I was bored or where I fucking felt any of the characters were fucking annoying or anything like that. Like they're all great. They're all fucking great. They all felt like period specific, but they also felt like new fresh interpretations of these characters. It really felt like, okay, what it felt like is when you read those comic books where it's like the things are time shifted over, because these are familiar Spider-Man characters, but they live wholly within this world in they're justified within everything they have, their power sets, all that. It's all explained very realistically, and I think they did a real great job of it. I think it's fucking great. It felt like I was saying a minute ago with this little snippet I read, it campy. It felt campy, yes, but it felt noir as well. And what I liked too is that it wasn't like a hard noir. Like as we were talking about, like The Wolf Among Us, and you're trying to like solve this overarching mystery. There were some mysteries, but I think a lot of things are laid out pretty quickly, and like there's overarching stuff, but each episode kind of has its own things, and like there is stuff that like he finds out, but like for the most part, it's like it's just a good detective fucking show. I don't think it's necessarily it's very noir coded, but as well too, it's not like, oh, we're trying to solve this and we don't know where are we gonna go, what's the big plan here. I think a lot of it is just, like I said, it's just detective stuff. If you're a fan of that genre, you're gonna fucking love this. And I don't know, I thought it was just smart. It was clever. It felt very true to the source material. Let me only gotta stretch real quick. Oh. Alanis Morissette wrote this song for Dave Coulier. His dick was too good. Drove her crazy. Drove her fucking crazy. Hit that bitch batty. All right. Anyways, Spider Noir. I suggest Spider Noir wholly and fully heartedly if you're a fan of just the web slinger in general. It's an interesting interpretation. Like I said, it feels like some alternate time shifted timeline, Elseworlds kind of thing. So check it out. And I think Cage is great in it. I fucking love Cage and everything he's in, and he was just fucking glorious in this. Glorious. Let me see what else though. I think we have just one more order of business, and that is the no. That is the real headlines. God damn it. What are they called? W. Okay. All right, give me one moment. Let me get these articles. The local 12. There he is. Okay. We need to talk about this. This is fucking crazy, okay? This is the article that for the like there's always articles that pop up all over my feed, and this one really got to me because this is some fucking ridiculous shit. Homeowner shoots suspected squatter dead after finding him with a woman in his bedroom. Police. This dude comes back to his house and someone else is fucking living there. Like in it, like this whole fucking title makes it seem like he's like some cold-blooded killer or something like that. Like, nah, dude, check this out. So in Oklahoma City, a homeowner allegedly shot a suspected squatter after finding him living in a vacant home with a woman. According to authorities, 59-year-old Timothy Smith, at this homie right here, this homie, he's cool. I'm down with Timothy. Was taken into custody after he allegedly opened fire and killed 42-year-old Justin King after finding the man inside a bedroom with the woman at one of his properties. Yeah. He was searching one of his owned retail properties and fucking found a person in there, and he happened to be armed, so he shot the motherfucker. This man is broken into his house. He is living there as if it's his own. Like, what else is he supposed to do? This breaking and fucking entering. Like, literally. This... It's breaking and entering. It's breaking and fucking staying. That's what the fuck it is. People responded at 9:01 on May 1st to a reported shooting at a residence in Oklahoma City. Inside the property, officers found King suffering from a gunshot wound. Good. He could ask him to leave at gunpoint. Yeah, but according to this, he was there with his daughter. He was transported to the local hospital for treatment and later died. Investigator said King became involved with an argument with Smith over the King's presence on Smith's property. During the dispute over trespassing, Smith allegedly produced a firearm and shot King. I mean, the guy probably didn't want to go or probably thought that he wasn't going to get shot. I mean, it sounds like a case of fuck around and find out. He wasn't supposed to be there. He doesn't get immunity from that because he's he committed a crime. At least that's my opinion. If I owned a house and I went there and someone else was there, I would feel threatened. When speaking with investigators, Smith said he had gone to check in on the property with a gun and was accompanied by his daughter because he had seen numerous homeless people there in the past. So he was worried, as he should be. Like, these people are crazy. I mean, they probably shouldn't be there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he felt threatened and he felt that his daughter was threatened. That's why he shot them. I think this guy is innocent. I would gladly vote for this man to be let go. I'm 100% on his side. You can't change my opinion. Nah. They have to be threatening you in your life. He broke into his house. That's a threat. He shouldn't be there. He doesn't know what weapons he has or what he's been doing in there. That's madness. He could have called the cops. We have laws for a reason. Yeah, laws like don't break and enter. And this is what happens when you do. I mean, maybe he felt that he couldn't wait for the cops. I mean, Lord knows in situations like that, it's hard to feel safe. Smith told authorities that King had stepped toward him before he opened fire, striking King in the neck, according to the outlet. The suspect said he did not see any weapons on or around King, but reportedly it would have happened if you weren't here. Yeah, see, if he wasn't supposed to be there, he broke and entered. This is the same thing as like someone who breaks into someone's house and then like they hurt themselves and they sue the people they're breaking into. Like, why do criminals get immunity? Like, that's nasty. The New York Post reported that he was taken to the Oklahoma City County Detention Center and held on a $25,000 bond. Damn. Go watch more Judge Dredd. I'm not this side of the criminal. You can't just go killing people because you feel like it. You can't go break into people's houses because you feel like it either. Like I said, it's a case of fuck around and find out. I mean, people think they could do whatever they want, that the law doesn't apply to them. That's not your house. You shouldn't be in there. And I don't think that you should die simply for going in there, but that's a possibility. You don't know whose house you're going into. You don't know what they're going to do to you. You don't know what the consequences will be. He felt that he couldn't wait for the cops. So he's supposed to just sit, hold him there at gunpoint till the cops show up. Like he felt he was in danger. Like I would feel I was in danger if I went to a place that's mine and someone else is there. And I don't know why they're there, how they got there, who they're there with. I don't know them from fucking a hole in the wall. Why would I trust that? Well, I hope they don't. I think he's on trial right now. Like I said, I would vote him innocent, but to each their own. We'll see. I love these comments, though. If you consider the Second Amendment, he should be able to defend his property himself on his own property against those who are trespassing. Case closed. I agree. Headspin. Eleanor Marches. I'd do the same thing if I came home and found someone here. You don't just go into property that's not yours. The owner worked hard for it, and due to their poor choices, they didn't. Yep. They didn't. Like I said, like, why do they get immunity? It's okay for them to break the law, but he's breaking the law by defending his property somehow? Like, it's just nutso whatso, in my opinion. Bleeding hearts. I don't think you shoot a person you found in one of your residential properties, regardless of what they're doing in the bedroom. Smith should rely heavily on this. Smith told authorities the king had stepped toward him before he opened fire. I would buck up the threatening nature of the step toward him and describe how Smith feared for his life and safety and that of his daughter. I mean, I got a lot more sympathetic when I read that he was there with his daughter. They don't even mention the daughter's age. I mean, even if it's an adult daughter, it could just be a father feeling that he doesn't want his daughter to be fucking in any way put in danger. And I mean, plenty of fathers have killed for much less. We are not a judge and jury. No, I'm a guy giving my opinion, and I happen to think it's a very valid opinion. Democrats hate it when the law-abiding people defend themselves. No, I love it. That shit was great. Yeah, I love everything about this story except the fact that he got in trouble. I mean, that's just dumb, dude. More shit like this should happen. Some people won't agree with me, but hey, teach their own. Let's see what other little headlines we have right here. Reds trade pitcher to Tri-State Distillery. Let's go over here to a longer list. He's a real threat. Skyline Chili fatal stabbing suspect. What the fuck does this mean? What the fuck is this? He's a real threat. Skyline Chili fatal stabbing suspect held on $1 million bond. Life is beginning to return to normal at the Northwood Skyline Chili, where Alyssa Hill was killed. Holy shit. But coworkers and loved ones are still gripping with the loss of a friend and family member. What the hell? Norwood Skyline Chili. Rick Wright, the man accused of killing Hill, oh shit, appeared in court for his arraignment and stood silently before the judge. Wright is accused of murdering his ex-girlfriend while she was working at the restaurant. What the fuck? And serving customers. He now faces aggravated murder charges along with several other charges related to Hill's death. Wright pleaded not guilty. Damn, he killed her while she was fucking working. Damn, that's terrible. Two of Hill's aunts attended the hearing. One of them, Paula Triplett, said the family's plans to have someone over at every court appearance until the case is resolved. There will never be any closure to this. We have to raise two small children without their mom. It's not fair to them. That's just fucking crazy, dude. Like, that's true psycho shit to go kill someone at their fucking work. Not as bad as breaking into some random person's house and thinking you own it and get immunity, but pretty close. Wright's attorney was the only person to speak on his behalf, entering the not guilty plea and telling the of course, nobody is on this psychopath side. Entering the not guilty plea and telling the court Wright could not afford to post bond at any moment. Oh, gee, I wonder why. Hamilton County Assistant Prosecutor Kip, what a good name, Gunyan asked the court to set the bond at $2 million, arguing Wright poses a danger to the community. Hell fucking yeah, he does. Gunyan described Wright allegedly entering Skyline Chili, sitting down, and then launching an unprovoked attack. There was no conversation, there were no arguments. There was nothing, Gunyan said. All of a sudden, he put on a military-style hat. He had a large military knife on his hip in a sheath. He removed that knife, pushed past several people, and killed Miss Hill face-to-face, plunging the knife into her chest. Then as she turned to flee, plunged the knife into her bag. Damn, stone cold. Gunyan also told the court Wright was smiling when police arrested him, a short distance from the restaurant. Fuck. Triplett said Hill had been trying to cut ties with Wright. And family struggles to understand why someone would want to harm her. People are fucking crazy, man. For somebody to want to hurt someone for trying to get away from something like that, there's a problem. Triplett said, there's a problem with society. Yeah, true. Hill's aunt also described Wright as a monster. He sounds that way. He is, Triplett said. Anybody who can do that to any person, any human being, especially a female, somebody who's a lot smaller than you. And think about that. Although a grand jury added the aggravated murder charge, the case is not eligible for the death penalty. If convicted, Wright could face a maximum sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole. Oh, they'll probably fuck him up in there for what he did. You are watching the degradation of once great city buckling under the weight of decades of one-party rule, which will continue to ad infinitum. Well, probably. You elect activists who employ activism as political social strategy for decades upon decades, and this is what you get. Hundreds of people just like this roaming the same streets as you. The sheep voted for the wolves. And 11th act shock with this person started off strong, but then they went into wacky fucking town. He shouldn't even have a bond. He took out, this dude is fucking, he's a few tacos short of a combo or whatever. Liberal Judge Samantha Silverstein is complicit in this murder. How sad. See, a lot of these stories are from out in Cincinnati, but they have crazy ass headlines from all over the world. Let me see. Inflation came to the highest level in 3 years. Oh well. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to the main page. Man wanted for felony warrants. Missing kayaker. National World, here we go. What? Man murdered wife, drove around with her body in trunk for hours before being caught. What the fuck? A man murdered his wife and drove around with her body in the trunk for hours until he was caught by police conducting a traffic stop. Holy shit. What if he had gone past the traffic stop? Where was he gonna take her? According to a press release from Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, officers were notified about a possible homicide at around 8 p.m. on September 1st. How fucking old is this story? It says today, June. What did we tell you about September? What the fuck? And began looking for the suspect, 51-year-old John Finney, in his vehicle. Officers located Finney's vehicle around 9 p.m. and conducted a traffic stop, during which time backup from multiple other departments arrived to secure the scene. A preliminary protective sweep of the officers conducting the stop of the vehicles discovered Finney's wife, 42-year-old Amy J. Finney, deceased in the vehicle. Preliminary evidence gathered strongly supports that Amy Finney died from a gunshot wound during a domestic dispute with John at their home. What? Why is it now being reported, though? Local outlet KFVS reported that Finney shot his wife the day prior to his arrest and drove around for multiple hours her corpse to the trunk before he was pulled over. Yeah, but that was in September. Finney was sentenced to 75 years in prison after being found guilty of first-degree murder. I guess maybe the case was now? Damn. Let's see what else we have here from around the world. What? In Dallas, damn. Police released surveillance video that showed an arrested suspect hijacking a police vehicle while an officer was in the back seat. Stacy Huffman, 37, was arrested following a traffic stop on the evening of May 30th. According to the Dallas Police Department, Huffman was reportedly charged with possession of a controlled substance and unlawful possession of a firearm. Huffman was handcuffed and placed in the back of the police cruiser, but, oh shit, Huffman somehow managed to break out of the cuffs, which caused the police officers to pull the vehicle over and step out of the car. While the officers were outside, Huffman leaps into the driver's seat of the car and started driving. Just before he takes off, one of the officers jumped to the backseat of the car and pulls out a stun gun. Holy shit! This is like a chess game. The officer is able to hit Huffman with the prongs of the stun gun, causing him to seize for a moment while the vehicle is still in motion and began merging onto the highway. Seeing the vehicle was not slowing down, the officer struck Huffman in the head with his weapon. Oh shit! Huffman escaped the moving car by opening the driver's side door and rolling out to the highway. The officer had to quickly grab the steering wheel from the backseat to prevent a crash with a vehicle that pulled... What? We gotta watch this. Okay, so he's about to try right now. See, he's jumping to the front as he gets to the back. So okay, there's 3 different things to watch. Because he starts going down on the bottom one. Then so he's trying to tase him now. And I guess the tasing isn't working, so that's when he starts hitting him. Oh shit, he's on the freeway! Oh fuck! Did he jump out on the freeway? Oh, he jumped out on the freeway! There's so much happening. Oh shit! Oh shit! Holy fucking shit! Oh, that is wild. This guy's got a cowboy hat and everything. Is that a sheriff's hat? They make like 10-gallon sheriff's hats. All right, let's go for one more story. Let's see. Let's see all from the nation and the world. Oh, dude, I saw this one. Okay, I saw this one. This is such a good fucking story. Check this shit. These motherfuckers roll up and try to rob this guy. But 2 of them get fucking stomped on. This shit is so fucking glorious. More fucking criminals getting what they fucking deserve, these fucking scumbags. Get a fucking job. As bad as the Pokemon scalpers. This dude's right here. He's just minding his own fucking business. And I think he's an ex-Marine. That's what they said. These fuckers all roll up like they're to fucking actually do something. Stupid fucking idiots. Usual suspects. I thought this part was badass. Like he's just like, alright. Yo, you guys want the truck? You guys want the truck? You ain't getting shit, bitch. Knocks the gun out. His homie comes up. I ain't got no sound, so I don't know what he's saying. Can I turn sound on, though? I don't know how to turn sound on. Yeah, I have no idea what he's saying. Wait. Okay, I can hear her now. She's very faint, though. Yeah, they just started bumping that guy in his head. This dude comes up like he's gonna help his homie. Nope, y'all get fucking rolled. Oh shit, a fucking shot did go off. You even notice it right there? Oh, damn, he goes against his own gun. See? People fuck around and find out. Like, think they're not gonna, but... I thought he did that, like, that shit where you see where you fucking, like... You want to hit their hand and then that at the same time? But, like, it looks like you just fucking, like, wrestled it out. New measles. Alright, let's read the story. One of the guys just pulled the gun, put it to my head, told me to give him the keys, and I just raised up my hand and told him the car is on, the keys are on, take whatever you need. Then he saw the phone and was like, give me your phone too. At that moment, I was fearful for my life. The next thought I had was, what if they take the truck? How am I going to get to work? I like how it goes like, fuck, man, they're going to kill me. Oh, man, if they don't kill me, how am I going to get to work? That's how you know we're doomed as a fucking society. We're worried about that shit. Like, oh, man, but I got to get to work, though. I could die. I could not get to work. Same thing. He said that when the teen asked him for his passcode, he realized the gun was pointed away. That's when I took the control of the gun and I just pulled it towards me and then pulled it to the truck side. Borda said that his brother came, hit the teenage boy, and that's when the boy fired, hitting Borda's truck. Borda said his dad came to help too. Yep. The 3 men detained 2 of the attackers until the police arrived. One of the suspects was treated for minor injuries before being taken to custody. Borda said he was treated at the scene for a minor cut during the fight from when the gun jerked. This remains an active investigation as we're in consultation with the state's attorney's office regarding the charges. It's pretty fucking obvious what happened. You have video evidence? Video fucking evidence. Jesus. I got more cut and dry can it be? Let me take one more gander over here, see what else say. Oh, I mean, I guess, was that the one we pulled? Where's the only one? Are these world events or there you go, national world? One more look at this. Yeah. What the fuck? I don't like to end on like bad stories. That's a feel-good one, but we'll I guess everything worked out here. School bus driver allegedly drove home with a 6-year-old student sleeping on the bus. Oh god, that must have frightened the shit out of their parents. A school bus driver allegedly drove home without checking the back of her bus, failing to realize that a 6-year-old student was still sleeping in the seats. Oh god. According to probable cause arrest David obtained by law and crime. Oh shit, they arrested her. 62-year-old Patricia Barberena completed her drop-off route on June 2nd and began driving back to her house without checking to see if anyone was still on board. She drives the school bus back to her house? Roughly 15 minutes after Barberena arrived home and got off the bus, a 6-year-old student who was sleeping in the backseat woke up and confusedly wandered into the street. Yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. The kid just started wandering. He's out there. Investigators later learned the child was meant to be dropped off at school, but had slept through his stop. A concerned citizen called police after driving by and seeing the young child walking around the area alone. Just before officers arrived, Barberena received a call from the school, who had been notified that the 6-year-old did not make it to school. Barberena rushed outside and discovered her mistake, police said. Barberena allegedly confessed to not inspecting the bus to see if there were any students on it before she drove home. Maybe she was tired. Damn. It is fucked up. I mean, like, situations like this are always crazy because, like, that person didn't mean to do it, but, like, damn, like, you, like, kidnapped a kid, lady. The defendant knowingly and willfully failed to provide her children with care. Oh, damn. They going hard on her. Supervision and services necessary to maintain the child's physical and mental health that a prudent person would consider essential for the well-being of the child, the affidavit read. Barbarina was arrested and charged with child neglect and great bodily harm. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I was reading another story, or maybe I saw it. I can't remember. It's about, like, okay, they went to the park, and then on the way back, a kid wandered off because the kid asked the teachers for water, and then they told him no, and he didn't like that, so he went to go find water on his own. Now, I think they're two very similar seeming stories, but I think it's different if the kid is just being fucking, like, I understand kids don't listen and they don't think very well because they have tiny brains, but, like, really, like, that's... Why would you think it's okay to leave the group, child? And what happened to the buddy system? Why wasn't he hooked up with another kid who tattled on him for leaving? Like, I don't know. I think right here the kid fell asleep, and it's her responsibility to wake him up. But, like, I don't know. I think if a kid sneaks away from you under your care, like, it's like a dog that fucking breaks off the leash and gets away. Like, yes, you should be counting the dogs, but, like, if until the next time you count the dogs you don't know that you're missing a dog, then it's not your fault if the dog breaks the leash or fucking bites it and gets off. Like, that's a dog being a bad dog. Like, this kid willfully left the group. This kid didn't say, like, oh, fuck going home, I'm sleeping and I hope I don't have to go there. Like, I don't know. I do think it's a bit mean, though. Like, I do think like, I don't know. I think it's a fucking bad mistake to make, but yeah, she didn't make it. I mean, like, not to say you have one job, but, like, your job is to drive the kids and then make sure they've been dropped off. And you got half of it right, lady. I guess that's not good enough. 50% does not pass the test. Sorry, Barbarina. Arrested and charged with child neglect without great bodily harm. I'm sorry, Barbarina. Damn. Damn, she got a record now. But yeah, in the other story, they were, like, going to the park, and then one of the kids escaped, and then I guess the school didn't tell the mom, but the mom found out from a friend, and then, like, eventually they got the school in trouble. But I don't know. I feel like a little bit of that was on the kid. I know that, like, again, it's a kid. You can't really control him. But I don't know. I feel like by the time you're 6 or something like that, like, a lot of kids have grown into the person they're going to be, just a smaller version. And, like, sounds like that person doesn't want to, like, listen to authorities and do what they say. And bad stuff can happen as a result of that, you know? You don't follow the laws and rules and go where people say and stay with the group, you know? It's the survival stuff. But that's going to be it for this week's stream. We did go over a bit of news. We had some Arc Raiders developments. Of course, Arc Raiders China being the better version of Arc Raiders. They do have the double bosses, the queen and the matriarch at once, as well as the ability to engage in a mode that will allow you to choose if you want a PvP or not. You can turn your flag on. You're hostile to everyone else, except for, I guess, the other people with their flag on. I'm not sure how it works. It's in China. But the global community is salivating for these changes, Embark. Can you stop being idiots and give it to us? We also went over the bricks and minifigs scandal, which is an ever-going crisis, with the company Bricks and Minifigs refusing to pay out the consignment to the world's largest Lego collection, which, as this story goes on, seems to be dwindling in value. It was 200,000. Now it's somewhere around 120,000. Whatever. They're going to get Brian back his Legos and his money, as long as they get to arrest Ben in the process, right? We also had the PlayStation State of Play. I can hear, like, this video on somewhere. Let me see. Which one is, like, playing? There's something playing. There's something somewhere playing. I don't know how to stop it. Let's close all these. I hear somebody on the news talking. Can they stop? All right, we looked at the what was it? PlayStation State of Play. I remember when it was called PlayStation Direct. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Bunch of trash. God of Mom looks cool. I never played Control. I hear that one's cool, but I have no emotional connection to that. Tomb Raider looks cool. I'm glad they're making a remake of that. That's one of the classics. Rest of this, like I said, it's just PC trash that's coming to fucking PlayStation. What was it? No Rest for the Wicked. That's been on PC for the longest. We have Marathon here. Wolverine looked tits. I'm excited for Wolverine. Honestly, Tocom Fighting Rivals keeps adding so many characters. They're gonna have as many as Marvel Rivals when it comes out. Let's see. The Lost Wild looks cool. Stuntman Hollywood looks cool. For the Summer Games Fest, though, we did go over the Summer Games Fest. I like The Last Ronin, Gen Atlas, Resident Evil Veronica. I like how they're sticking with the same kind of visual style they had with Resident Evil 2. That looks nice. Stranger Than Heaven was not satisfied with solely having Snoop Dogg, so they resurrected Tupac to add into that as well. Star Wars Zero Company looks interesting. It's a Star Wars tactics game. And Power World 1.0 hype. Fuck Nintendo. Petty motherfuckers. And of course, mega hype for Wolf Among Us 2. Fucking loved Wolf Among Us 1. One of Telltale's best tales. They have some great tales. And of course, some more Final Fantasy VII slop. Thank you for continuing to milk one of the most mediocre of the entries. Can we get Final Fantasy IX stuff, please? One of the good ones, maybe. There is an animated series coming pretty soon, I think. It's been like development for a while, but they finally nailed down somebody to actually make it. UFC Arena, it's going to be on the White House forever, according to Overlord Trump, getting us closer and closer to Idiocracy being a real thing. And The Boys season finale review, our entire show review. They stuck the landing. Wasn't as bad as Game of Thrones, and I'm not sure if it's better than Stranger Things, but it definitely... There's definitely things that were left out, but I think there was enough that was done to satisfy an ending. It could have been much, much better, though. Spider Noir. I think if you're a fan of any type of spider media, Spider Noir is great. If you're a fan of Nicolas Cage, Spider Noir is great. If you're a fan of detective shows, Spider Noir is great. Check it out. Entire series is out on Amazon right now. We went over some real crazy news articles. A very divisive one was homeowner Timothy Smith. Chat apparently did not think that this was justice served. I'm on the side of Timothy Smith. If I went into my house and I found someone there and I had a gun, I would probably shoot them too. But I mean, that's just me. You're free to do whatever you want. It's free will. That's why we got two parties, I guess. But yeah, we also had, he went into his house, found someone there, shot them. He's a bad guy. I feel it's a lot like those people who break into someone's house and they sue them because they hurt their back because they fell on the chandelier. You were there to rob them. You lost all privilege the moment you committed a crime. Just my opinion, not the rules. I'm just here to give my opinion. It is my show. And we got this guy who fucking stabbed his girlfriend at fucking Skyline Chili. Walked in, sat down, cold face, got up, stabbed her. Psychopaths walk among us. They could be inside of your house squatting there, so better safe than sorry, in my opinion. We also had like one more story here too from this. It was, oh yeah, this guy. Man murdered wife, drove around with her body in the trunk for hours before being caught. Like, really? This guy? And he wasn't even, like, they didn't even catch him. They caught him at a traffic stop. It was just happenstance. Like, shit like that is fucking blows my mind. And our final story. Wait, didn't we have a story before this one? Yeah, we did. It's right here. Haha. The Marine story. That's where it's been. Okay. We had a suspect who took over the fucking car, and the cop at the last second saved the car from crashing into someone. wild scene. 3 videos going at once. Look it up if you want to see. I'm sure it'll be all over the YouTubes tomorrow. A Marine fought off 4 would-be carjackers, injuring 2 and detaining them until the cops got there. And the final story is somewhat of a feel-good story because no one was harmed. They got the kid back and the lady got arrested, I guess. But the school bus driver forgot to check her back seat, had a kid in there. The kid got home safe, but she also got herself a one-way ticket to the slammer. Charged with child neglect without great bodily harm. She had 2 jobs: drop off the kids, make sure they were dropped off. You forgot to check the second box. Mistakes were made, but I mean, sometimes that's all it takes, right? Just one mistake and there is great consequence. That's gonna be it for this week on NITE SESH. Hope y'all had a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Hope you're all staying faded. I'm gonna throw back one more toke for y'all. That's it for me. I'm gonna go have some din din. Got some teriyaki chicken I want to cook up. We'll catch you guys next Friday with another NITE SESH. I don't know why Snoop Dogg's not coming, but let's get him in here. Hold on. It was happening earlier, but we'll manually summon him. Hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Hope y'all stay faded. I'll see you this weekend. Have a good weekend, and yeah. Hey, don't forget to smoke weed every day. Peace. I have to hit this, and then I go. Ending. Where's the end? Oh, there it is.